Elijah in the cave. When you want to give up, there are moments when even the strongest faith collapses under the weight of living. Moments when victory is followed by emptiness. When the soul whispers, "I cannot do this anymore." The Bible does not hide these moments. It records them, so that those who feel alone will know they are not. And one of the greatest prophets who ever lived once lay under a tree and asked God to let him die. His name was Elijah. Only days before, Elijah stood on a mountain before a nation that had forgotten God. 450 prophets of Baal stood against him. The sky was silent. The people were divided. Faith trembled in the balance. Elijah prayed once, and fire fell from heaven. A miracle so violent and glorious that the earth itself seemed to breathe again. The people fell to their faces. The Lord, He is God. It was the kind of victory men dream about, the kind that should change everything. But it didn't. When Queen Jezebel heard what happened, she swore to kill him. And suddenly, the prophet who called down fire ran for his life. Fear is strange. It does not always follow logic. Sometimes, after our greatest triumphs, comes our deepest collapse. Elijah fled into the wilderness, alone. No applause, no crowds, no miracles, just sand and silence. He walked until his strength was gone and fell beneath a broom tree. And there, the prophet of fire whispered a prayer of surrender.
"It is enough now, Lord. Take my life."
Not anger, not rebellion, exhaustion, the kind that seeps into bone, the kind that convinces you nothing will ever change. He closed his eyes and slept on the edge of despair. And God did not lecture him. God did not rebuke him. God sent an angel. A gentle touch woke him.
"Get up and eat."
Beside him was bread baked over hot coals and a jar of water. Simple gifts, not a sermon, not correction, rest and nourishment. Sometimes the holiest thing God offers the broken is sleep and food. Elijah ate and slept again. And again the angel returned.
"Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you."
Even heaven acknowledged, this is heavy, this is hard, and you are tired. Strength returned one small breath at a time. And Elijah walked 40 days to a mountain called Horeb, the mountain of God. There he entered a cave and stayed the night. A cave is a fitting place for a wounded soul. Dark, quiet, hidden. And in that darkness a voice came to him.
"What are you doing here, Elijah?"
Not accusation, invitation, speak. And Elijah poured out his heart.
"I have been very zealous for the Lord, but I am the only one left, and now they are trying to kill me too."
Loneliness exaggerates the world. It tells us we are the last faithful person, the last strong one, the last hope. It isolates us inside our pain. God told Elijah,
"Go out and stand on the mountain."
A wind tore across the rocks, violent enough to shatter stone. But God was not in the wind. An earthquake followed. The ground convulsed. But God was not in the earthquake. Then fire. The same fire Elijah once called from heaven. But God was not in the fire. And after the fire came a whisper. A gentle, thin silence. And Elijah covered his face, because he recognized it. God was not shouting. God was near, not in spectacle, in presence.
"What are you doing here, Elijah?"
"I have been very zealous for the Lord, but I am the only one left, and now they are trying to kill me too."
Because healing is not instant. God did not rush him. Instead, God gave him direction, a new assignment, new kings to anoint, a successor to raise. Purpose was waiting on the other side of despair.
I have reserved 7,000 in Israel who have not bowed to Baal.
You are not alone. You were never alone. Despair narrows vision. God widens it. Elijah walked into that cave ready to disappear. He walked out with the future. The prophet did not become fearless overnight. He became carried, supported by a God who does not abandon the exhausted. This story exists for every person who has whispered, "I am finished." For every soul that has mistaken fatigue for failure. For every believer who feels ashamed to admit they are tired. Even prophets collapse, even heroes break, and God meets them not with thunder, but with a whisper. If you are in a cave right now, hear this. Rest is not weakness. Silence is not abandonment. And your story did not end in the darkness. The same God who found Elijah still walks into caves, still brings bread, still speaks softly, still leads the weary back into the light. And after the fire came a gentle whisper. We invite you to like this video and to become part of our community. Subscribe for more deep dives into the Bible's most powerful stories, explained in a way that connects with your life today. Let the Word of God strengthen your faith with every video. While you're feeding your soul, we'd love to help you feed your family. Check out our sister channel, Angel Culinary Kitchen. Learn to cook stunning restaurant-quality dishes at home, guided by the wisdom of a retired chef. Discover the secrets and techniques that turn simple ingredients into something special. The link is in the description.